Hi, tonight I'm making sinkers. I got the sinker molds. This goes all the way up to 5. And I got the lead melting pot right here. Right here's the lead melting pot.
Not using this. Will this work?
And the stand for it.
Oh, motherfucker.
That's metal, honey.
It has a rubber thing. You can use this to get Bendy bottles out.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's metal, but it has rubber coating.
Let's see, I don't know.
Well, you can't use that. I don't know what it's called.
Had to get something different. But, yeah. Let's see. You gotta scrape the top off. Scrape the top off of it. That's what I'm doing, scraping the top. I'm dropping these old sinkers inside. I'll fill the pot too full. And to get these in.
Working?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Well, that's the only thing I had.
And I'm melting these down. It fills the pot up every time I throw a couple of them in. Trying to see if I can get this. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yep. Trying to get this old lead, this old dirt and stuff off. Over here. Now, remember it goes 2, 3, 4, and 5. Make sure. Yes. So I'm going to dump it in 4. Now we'll let that sit, see if it made a perfect mold. That's what you do. And let that cool down a little bit. Scrape the top. Scrape the top of it off. And let's open her up. Perfect. Let's make another one. Now this one might be messed up because I got a little shaky there. So we'll have to take it out and redo it again. But that's okay. Let's check it out. Oh no, that one's perfect too. I'm gonna show you. See how it comes out? Good eye. And I'll bust off the ends like I told you then. We're gonna do these ones here. I have to scrape it. I'm gonna drop 3 of them down in here. They're old 4s. Old number 4 sinkers. And I gotta wait for that to melt. This pot gets really hot. And I think I paid $21 for this thing at the time on eBay. It's a bank sinker size 2, 3, 4, and 5, model BK-4-L. I believe that means it makes 4 sinkers, and they're large sinkers. Okay, look at this big piece of thing. It's all lead right there, sinker lead. So what we're going to do is scrape all this off here. All this stuff comes off the tops. Now I'll make another sinker or so. Don't know how many I'm going to make tonight. Pouring the lead in the hole. This one got filled up. I got it sitting on a stand. Now, wait. Oh, that bad boy's still hot, boy. Woo, boy. I should have knew not to pick it up. It takes a little bit for them to cool down. But it's best to break it off, these off, when they're still hot. I'll put them back in the lead pot. Now, when you put the lead pot away, you got to let that thing cool down for a long time. So, you know, when I'm done here, I'll just put it off to the side, away from everything, and let it cool down for a while. I want to plug everything then. But, yeah. Buddy of mine that gave me the lead years ago. And I figured, well, since I got this, I'll come out and make a video for you. And that way you guys can see how sinkers are made. Because, you know, they have better machines than just this here. They put a lot of lead in them, melt them. I think they have one where you put a whole bunch of lead in it, melts down in the heat pot. And then, you know, they can make several different sinkers once it's full. And stuff. And what they do is they, I think, I'm not for sure, they make more than I can make in a day. They can, I guess they got a big mold or a big machine that just goes down and lets lead go right down and make all different kinds of sinkers. Split shots, whatever kind you guys want if you go fishing. I got twos. I got me some twos for when I go down to this place called Safe Harbor down here. A buddy of mine wants some fours, so when we go down there, he can cast way out there. I like casting under the catwalk because they bite down there, and I don't have to worry about getting snagged up. I use night crawlers. I love using night crawlers. And night crawlers, man, they're pretty good with the catfish. I get some, sometimes I'll get some panfish. Now this sinker here, I don't know if it's gonna come out right or not. But this thing here has a rod going through it. That metal rod right there. That was, I guess, one time a big sinker for something. I don't know what it was for. But I'll melt all this lead off here and get that piece of metal out of there. It'll come out eventually. Maybe not all one time, but it'll come out eventually. But yeah, I want to. I like to get my subscribers up there, but I got to make more videos, I guess. I like to get more comments on stuff on the channel, on the videos. You know, I'm not going to hate anybody if they do negative. Anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. I still will thank you for leaving a comment, subscribing. You know, I was telling a friend of mine. He was on chat tonight. I got in there and I got the notification, and I told him I like how people talk about everybody and stuff. You know, like there's sometimes I watch when a friend of mine, Mr. Shea Bear or Monkey 1000 isn't on. They're probably making videos or out doing stuff, and I get on there and I watch some other videos down there in Florida. People down that way. I don't know if a lot of you watch that Thomas Collins from down there at Otter Creek. I watch his videos. I watch two other people's down there that I know. I don't know them personally, but them guys, two of the guys, you know, I don't know. They like to. I don't know what's going on, what it started everything, but I like how every video they make, they talk about everybody, the same people. But I don't know what their problems are. I would just leave the stuff well alone. You know, let it well alone, let it be. I mean, do what you got to do, but I mean, don't keep talking about it. You know, people get arrested, just let it go. Because, you know, them people did what they did. But that's on them. All I'm saying is, I like how they talk about everybody all the time. I know some of them don't like, you know, you get on there when you get a chance and you text them and say, hello, or how you doing, or something like that. Or you tell them, you say you're from Pennsylvania or wherever you're from, you know, they totally ignore you. I know they see you. I know they see your text coming through, or your whatever you want to call it. You got to text what you're saying, or you talk into your little microphone, whatever. They totally ignore it, I guess, because you're not a member. You know, they got a lot of content. I understand that, but I think a lot of them, you know, not just them. This is all junk. All this is junk from the lead. That all gets thrown away. I'll put it in an old can and I'll take it and throw it away. But some people say, you can't be doing that. You can't make that. You can't do it. Well, you know, you can do whatever you want to do on your property, I guess, basically. You know, whether people like it or not, I guess eventually, you know, you can do whatever you like to do because you own the place. As long as no one, you know, goes and says, "Hey, this guy's doing this, that guy's doing that," you know, that's not fair. Or you report them to YouTube because you're doing something. See, this process I'm doing is a little slow because you got to make. He wants fours. I mean, I can make twos, threes. I don't make fives. I mean, I can if somebody needs fives. But here's another bad sinker. This is an old sinker. I'll put him in there too. Uh, I made these last year. That's a 3. This is a 2. Right there's a 2. But yeah, you know, I'm scraping all this stuff off the top of this thing so I don't go back into the lead or the sinkers are in the mold. So now I'll make another sinker. If I knew how to speed you guys up, I would. But I'm not that big of a YouTuber yet. I'm not trying to make any money off of nobody. If I can't do something myself, I don't usually do it. I might ask people for advice or what do they think could be wrong or something like that. I'm not like them bigger channels where, you know, people want this. I don't have shirts with my name on it or anything. I don't have the money to do that. I'm not looking for any money. But anyway, I don't have a lot of time to make a lot of videos. All one time I happened to got a little time. I told my wife I'm going out to the garage and try to straighten it up. She goes, "Well, why don't you make your sinkers for your buddy?" And he's coming over Saturday. I said, "Yeah, I can do that, but I don't know how many sinkers, like I said, he's going to get." I told him that. He said, "That's fine. You know, even if he gets 10, 15, that's still fine with him, you know." But yeah, I got some twos for me when I go down to the river. And that I got that. Now I'm gonna have to hold this big thing in here to melt some of this down. It's gonna be something once it gets up there, melts it. It won't take long to melt a lot of it. Get some of the hot lead on it. It'll scar it. But yeah, hopefully the heat melts this big thing. I forget how I did this. I think I cut it down. I cut it in half one time. But that's a lot of work. So I'm doing what I gotta do right now. You know, there's a couple of 4s. And they're perfect 4s too. Look at this. They're perfect 4s. Got the eyes, perfect eyes. Look at that. I got already made 8 sinkers. Yeah. So yeah, it's starting to melt slow. See that? Starting to melt real slow. I'll just turn it around here. I gotta hold it in here for a little bit. It's gonna take a while to melt this thing down. It's so big. Yeah. Well, that piece of metal, that'll come out of there eventually. And I'll throw that out. But yeah, I'm melting this thing down. I'll show you when I get the pot filled up a little bit. Some more of it. See, look at that. I melted that thing down. Yep. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna post this video up. Maybe later tonight. Might be tomorrow. But I don't know yet. But yeah. See that? It melted that thing down. Look at that. I'll get that piece of metal out of there. There's that piece of metal right there. That was in that lead. So I'll scrape all this crap off of here. There's another piece of that metal. But yeah, so I'll scrape this all off. My wife gave me an old tongs. I'm just taking it over the top and scraping it. The old leather, the dirt will fit on there. Yeah. I get scared in case I burn myself. I don't want to have to burn myself. You know, 'cause that don't feel good. That really don't feel good at all. I should have got one that had the lid on it. Drop the lid down in there. And it comes out a spout. You know. But yeah. But that cost a little too much money. At the time I didn't have the money to buy it. Still don't have money. I know we came across some money and I got this after I was done work when I stopped working because of my injury on my neck, you know. And I mean it's not fun not working. I got heavier and me and my wife stopped smoking as of Monday, this past Monday we did. We both wear the patch. My wife still craves a little bit for cigarettes, but she's getting through it slowly. But yeah, so, you know, I don't worry about it. I just when I want a cigarette, I go find something to do so I don't worry about it. You know, it's hard for my wife to do that. And stuff, so I try to do as much as I can for her. Look how small that pot thing got now. Now I scrape the top off and I'll pour some more in the pot there. Yeah. I don't know where my buddy got the sled from, but I know he works for a trash company. and I worked the same place he used to, and you know, he might have found it at that time back in 2019, but it's hard to say. Now, my wife told me to keep these things because you don't want to reuse anything once you put it, mess around with the lead. So I said, if you have an old spoon, make sure it's one that won't zap you when you put it in the lead thing. I had one and I was going to use it. I put it in that heat and I felt it shocked me. But make sure when you make a mess in your garage with this lead, you clean it right up, because I'll tell you why. If you let your dogs out, well, they get a hold of this lead and start eating it, you know, that's no good. They'll get sick on it. Then you'll have to take them to the vet. That's why I don't let mine out here much. I'll clean all this up. I'll get rid of it. And, you know, I'll take the leaf blower and blow it out the door, or I'll blow it in a hole in the pile, or take a shovel, flat shovel, and clean her up. Or I'll take a broom and I'll sweep it all on a flat shovel, pick it up, throw it away. But, yeah, it's working, babe.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
My beautiful wife came and asked me if the thing's working. I told her, yeah. She don't like being on video, so that's why you hardly ever see her on there, on any of my videos. I respect that, you know. She don't like being on video. I'm not going to force her to be on video. I can't force her to be on. You can't force somebody to be on something, you know. I look at it this way. If you go to a friend's house and you know they do videos and stuff like that, hey, you're looking to be videotaped. But if you don't want to be on video, stay home. Which, I mean, my wife has to go with me all the time because I can't drive or I'll pass out behind the wheel. I can't even ride bicycle anymore. Not supposed to. I mean, I can, but I can't go real far. Like, I can't go on a bike trail. I could probably ride around the development that I live in and things like that. But anyway, we're at time at 28, and I'm going to keep going here for a little bit more. But I think this video is going to be where it's going to be called Making Sinkers. So I hope my subscribers I have watches it, leaves a comment. I know somebody's going to comment and say you can't do that. But that's okay. You know, it's each to their own. I think I got him 1, 2, that's 4, that's 8, 9, 10, 11. I got one in here already. Right there's one right there. There's the mold right there. There's the sinker right there. You can see that. It's a number 4. I either pull it out with my hand or I tap the mold on the ground. I don't tap it real hard because I don't want to crack the wood handle. But I'll let that sit on the floor and dry. I'll make another one here real quick. Okay. Oh man, whoa. The crap fell out. Out of the pot. Let me see if I can get it back in there and melt it down. Once you drop lead in something that's already, there's already lead there, it'll go quick. I mean, once that hot lead gets in there, it starts melting everything down for you. You know, you should always have a little bit of lead in there. And, you know, I try to get all the lead out as I can when I'm done with it. That way, let me melt some more lead here. It's low. But yeah, didn't even touch it. Yeah. I don't have no more small lead here. All right, here's a bad sinker. I can use this number 2, that's bad. I'm not really worrying about one lousy little 2. So I'm not. You know. But yeah, it should cook it up. There goes some more lead. I just dropped that 2 in there and melted it down real quick. Like I said, I don't know how much lead sinkers I'm gonna have here, but we're gonna see. But yeah, so I still got some time to run this thing. So I'm glad you folks are with me here tonight. If you are, hope I get more than 2 likes, 2 comments, or 2 likes, 2 thumbs up. Hope I get more, and I hope I get more than 2 viewers. But I go with the flow, so that's all it is. I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine down in Florida, Shea Bear 1000 and Monkey 1000. They got some good content. If I have a problem, I usually get a hold of him and he'll tell me what I should do. At one time, I think it was last month or the month before, I was just going to stop making videos because I ain't been you know, getting the views or anything like that. But they said it takes a while, which I believe them. It takes a while to get the views and stuff and the content. Remember that big old piece of lead? Now look at it. It's getting smaller. I'll sit that there. I'll scrape the top. Get all this old stuff out of here. Yeah. I'll pour some more here. Make some more sinkers. I try to leave a little bit of lead inside the pot. That way, I don't know. That way, you know, I have some lead in there for when I go to melt another piece of lead. That bad boy's hot. I can feel it slipping through my gloves. That big piece is almost melted down. It's slowly going down, and all I have to do is get that metal piece out of there. I told my buddy, I don't know how many pieces I'm gonna get, but we're getting along here. We're getting her done here. But yeah, here's how big that piece of thing was. Still hot and smoking, boy. But yeah, once I'm done with this piece, that's all the lead I really have to melt down. I don't go out and look for it. If my buddy brings me some, he brings me some. But I mean, I still got some number twos. I got some threes in the box I have. You know, I might be able to get him maybe. I don't know. Let's see what we got. There's 4, 8. There's 10. There'll be 14 here. You know, that's 14 right there. I'll scrape the top again on here and get this out. I'll get this sinker out of here. There we go. Now I'll pour another sinker mold into the mold. There you go. Once it starts coming up to the top, slow down and pouring it, but it will go all over the place. You don't need that. But yeah, if I had other smaller molds, I would make smaller ones. I like to get a mold that makes split shots. Like I said, the molds and stuff, they cost some money. You know, I would like that. Oh, shit. Wow. The thing, I dropped that in there, and that thing, boy, came all out. Here's one big piece of lead that fell out of the pot. Look at that. I'll put all that back in there then. You know, I wasn't expecting that to happen. I guess because it got so hot. I guess it wasn't sitting on the stand right. So yeah, me getting her down here. Now I have to open the tongs up and get the piece of metal out of there. There we go. That piece of metal's out. But yeah, where are we at on time? 39 minutes. That's not bad. I'll tear this lead up and let it melt down here, and it'll go down quick. See, it's melting now. It's already dissolving all that because it was already in the pot. It's like the pot knows, oh, this is flat metal. I'll just burn it right up. You know, I just sit here, put that there. It's like that. I still got to clean the pot though, or the scrape it off at the top. I still got this big piece. But after I get this all sinkers in here and stuff, I don't have no more lead to burn. I got 15, 16 sinkers here. There's 10 here. There's 10 right here. 4, 1, 5, and 6. See, so this is what it is. You got to break that off. There's 15. Throw that in there. He might get 20. He might get 21. This will be 16 right here. Okay, let me clean the top of it off. Get this a little bit of that there out. Let me scrape the top of this thing here off. But yeah, you know, this lead here. I like making sinkers, man. It's like any of my neighbors would knew me and make any. I go with one across the street fishing and hunting. And I used to work with a guy over there too, same job as I did, as he does now. But yeah. Yep. I don't know how long this video is going to be. But yeah. Like, share, and subscribe to this video if you would, please. Hit the notification bell. Give it a thumbs up. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'm hoping to get some more viewers, some more subscribers. This might be the only time you're going to see me making sinkers. Right now, I don't have no more lead, but a little bit here. So, you know, like I said, this takes time to do it, to melt it down. Oh, that bad boy got me. Sometimes I can break it off with my hands, but, you know, then especially if it's a weak sinker, which, you know, it could be, could not be. I still got room in the pot, so I'm just going to take this stuff, melt it on down there, and put the last little piece of that. And that didn't even fill the pot up. So, but I do got a little pile of the rubbish, the dirt and stuff like that here on the floor. Which I said I'll clean that up then. I don't need my dogs to get sick. Because the beagle, she smells everything. So she tries to eat everything. I don't need her to get sick, come out here and get sick. My other dog, she smells something, she walks away. She knows it's no good for her. But yeah, now I'll wait for that to cool down. And like I said, I'll unplug my heat gun or my lead melting pot. I'll turn the fan on, let the fan cool it down. I'll let it sit out here for about an hour unplugged and let it cool down. I'll put this stuff, these new sinkers, I'll put them in this box here. They should be pretty much cooled down by the time I'm done here. I'll count how many we got out, all that lead that we have. And that way, I won't tell him, I'll just hand him the bag. And he'll like that. I let it sit in the mold and let it cool down a little. You know. But yeah. That's good. But yeah, I'll get out the broom and the shovel. I'll throw that stuff away. That way my dog don't get sick on him. 45 minutes, I believe it is. 45 points, 39 seconds. I never can tell how that timers work like that. I just make a video, and then when I decide I'm going to stop, I just stop my video. I have enough for maybe one more sinker after this one. So we're going to see what we got. Now this little piece of lead, I'll either throw it in with the melted stuff, or I'll throw it in the box. I'm putting it in the melted stuff to melt it down. That'll be what I'll do with this next one. Let's see what we got here. That's 5. That's 10. That's 15. This will be, what I say, 15. He'll get 21 sinkers from me. And that's not bad for the little bit of lead that I got here. I told him, I'll make them for him. He goes, oh, make yourself some. So there's our 20 sinkers. So, I'm done with the pliers for now. Until I mold it up. I got to clean off this lead. And then I'll pour. I think it's one more. This might be the last one I'd be able to get out of all that lead. Yeah. Yeah, I got one more maybe. I might be able to do one more. So I could shut it off and just let that little in there if I want. And let it, just let it get hard. And then when I go to plug it back in, it'll help it melt it down. Maybe I might do that. I don't know, because I don't think there's enough in there to make another sinker, which I doubt it. I'll just dump it in the mold anyway. That way it's not in the pot. And then all I have to do then is take it out of the mold. If it don't make a sinker, put it in the box. That way, there's 21 sinkers right there. If I get one out here, it'd be 22. But I doubt it. Like I said, it's hard to say. There might not be enough to even make here. I'll see what I can do. I don't think so, guys. Nope, not enough. We'll see what we have there. Now I'll unplug that. I'll plug my fan back in. So yeah, you got to see how some people do sinkers. I'm sure there's other people out there that does sinkers also, but they don't. They won't do it on there. Almost a whole sinker. Look at that, almost a whole sinker. That one there, I'll melt it back down and make a full sinker out of that thing. But yeah. So now I'll move this over here. Right here. Let the pot cool down. I'll take my box over to the where I had it at, and that'll be put away. I'll take the mold over there. My pliers I'll put back in my fishing box. Yeah. But yep. So I think I'm gonna end this video right here. So maybe I'll just wait for it to hit a one. But yeah, they're still hot. They're still hot. I burnt my hand. I put my hand on them. Let me walk this stuff over to the place I got them from. Oh man. But yeah, so this thing here is amazing. It's amazing how you make stuff and stuff. I just hope you don't tell me I gotta take it down. I think it should. But I'm hoping not. So yeah. Here's all the stuff that came from the I can't see what you guys are seeing. There's the pile of the stuff that was on the top of that'll be upside down, so just bear with me. Yeah. So we got like 21 sinkers. That's not bad at all. And I got my fan on. Now it's time to clean that mess up. And yeah. So like I always say, give this video a thumbs up. I don't always say it, but it seems like it works sometimes. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, hit the notification bell. When I post another video, you'll get all my notifications. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Enjoy the video. Have a good evening.